Hey, what's up? It's Kevin Nash. Shout out Grey Room. Shout out Go To Damn Rich. We in this motherfucker. Uh, I'm Kevin Nash from Montreal. Been making music for now maybe like 8 to 9 years. Music, vibes, energy. I feel like I brought a lot to the place. I brought a lot to the culture. I don't know. Music is me. That's who I am. Yeah. I grew up with my mom mostly. I grew up with my sisters and my brothers, so a lot of kids, very family oriented. I grew up in Hochelaga most of my life. I was born in Saint Michel and mostly on the east side of Montreal, where I got all my sources, everything. So yeah, that was pretty much like me being outside, just kicking it, everyday shit, jouer dans les ruelles, whatever it is, just a classic kid from Montreal. Not much different from anybody else, I feel like it plays a huge part. I wouldn't say I'm a very spiritual person, but I'm a very gut feeling, and I feel like I know things without knowing things, things that don't gotta be explained. So I'm very I'm tapped into the magic wherever that's out there, I'm not sure in what I believe, but I know there's spirituality is definitely something. It's a fact. It's factual, whatever. So I know I'm spiritual without even knowing how I am, but I feel like energy plays a huge part in my life. So yeah, all-time favorite movie, probably Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody, and then there's this other movie. What is it called? The Prestige. Somebody showed it to me. That was a good ass movie. Inception for sure. I do fuck with that movie. So those three maybe. Not really. I'ma say though, before I was making music, I got into acting, but it was by luck. I made a comedy rap video on YouTube when I was a kid, so it kind of got me that gig. So I got into acting before making songs, but I kind of always knew I wanted to be in entertainment. So I wanted to make music deep down. Yeah, probably nothing. But I did do acting before making music. Best song, I would say maybe Sex, Love, Rage, produced by Non Blonde. Because I felt like I was in my prime when I made that. I was just having fun. But if you look at the views and if you look at whatever, the songs that had the bigger impact, maybe something like I Roll, Little Balmain Again. I was young. It was a younger me. I was tapped into a different space, and now that I'm older, and I can appreciate that a bit better because I can see where I was at and understand it better. The worst one, I don't think there's a fashion trend that's the worst. People that don't let people wear whatever they want are the worst, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck what anybody's wearing, you know what I'm saying? For sure, if I'm seeing a girl and she's dressing all type of fucked up, I'm not into that type of, I like somebody that can dress for sure. But I don't know, the worst one is the ones that do judge too much, let people wear whatever the fuck they want to wear. Nobody gives a fuck, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I was seeing a girl and she did me wrong, she slept with one of my good friends, and that shit fucked me up. I was young, and that shit just hit me in my heart, but I understood, what I'm saying, what the situation was, but I felt like that should change me forever, because it was yo, okay, people are like this, you know what I'm saying? Even your friends, you know what I'm saying? People do real things, sometimes it's hurtful things, or bad things, whatever, but you gotta trust people to be who they are, so that's all it is, My 16-year-old self would probably be tripping, because, now I make music, I kind of got a name for myself, I did things I never thought I would do before, big shows and stuff like that, festivals and shit. So 16-year-old me would probably be proud, I got the car I wanted when I was a kid, so that I would be proud about that too, probably the car. Now that I'm older, though, I would say that, I definitely want more for myself, more than, just, material things and, whatever. I just want more as a life experience, but the 16-year-old me would probably be happy where I am right now, I guess, yeah. Just be yourself and be easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just live life, learn things, do different things. Don't get tired. Don't let it be the same day every day, Just live life and enjoy. enjoy the little things, you know, that's what counts. And love your people, you know, make sure you're surrounded good, well surrounded, whatever. And just make sure you're, you know, living it up. Life is short.